What's up, guys? Welcome back to an all-new episode of Step Into Our Phone Booth. We got a pretty decent episode here. Before we get into it, I like to kind of have a couple topics to discuss, some quick topics before we get into the mashed potatoes of our episode here. Like to maybe discuss a potential how you guys see the NBA playoffs turning out, and how the opening couple weeks of baseball has started, and then we'll get into the meat of the episode here. We're gonna do random debates. So, but first, Tanner, hit that intro. Let's see. Let's talk about the NBA first. All right. There's a play-in game going on. There's a couple play-in games tonight. Thunder and Timberwolves are currently playing now. The Heat beat the Bulls earlier today. So the Eastern Conference is set up really well. I don't know if you guys want to go into what your guys' predictions are for those. I think the Bucks are going to be the clear favorite out of the East. I mean, they're the number one seed, but they are also the healthiest, most rounded team. I don't think there's one aspect of their game that you could say they're lacking in. So, and I think they play the Heat since they won. Who was the number 2 seed? Boston. Boston is playing Atlanta Hawks. I think the Celtics are gonna win, just because the Atlanta Hawks are like the most average team ever. I think they had a record of 41-41 this year. They're middle of the pack in offensive efficiency, middle of the pack in defensive efficiency. They're shooting as a team like 50%. I mean, they're the most average team that you could think of. So.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest here, Tyler. I couldn't tell you what is happening in the world of the Professional Basketball Association of America. Couldn't even tell you how the play-in games work. And still think the play-in system's a little bit funky. I honestly think the professional sporting leagues just need to move to your top 16 teams or whatever for the entire league, and let's have a playoff.
I would agree. I would agree.
We almost have a losing record team in the playoffs for the West potentially. Again, I don't know for sure. I couldn't really tell you what's happening, but I'm pretty sure I saw a team that was on the verge of a losing record, and I don't really want to see that. It's just kind of like, March Madness Final Four in theory, it's great, but like, you're gonna convince me to watch San Diego State and Akron, Ohio playing the Final Four? I'm not watching that game. I don't care if it's the Final Four. Okay, we got there, but like, you can't convince me to watch that. So, yeah, best of luck to those folks over in the NBA. Really, though, what we need to be talking about is what's happening on the ice. All right, Boston Bruins, absolutely incredible. 163 something points in a year, won 62 games, only lost 8, I think. That's unheard of. Blew out the next team by like 20 points.
Yeah, they're definitely the favorites to win this whole thing. I don't think anybody has a shot at all besides Boston. I mean, they're gonna steamroll everybody. I mean, it's crazy.
What happened to Edmonton? I know that in the last couple of years they've had like 2 of the top 5 players on their team. I know that obviously McDavid and Draisaitl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they get into the playoffs. They just can't win playoff games.
Huh. They don't have that extra step, huh? They don't have that extra piece that's gonna put them over, huh?
No, and it's a weird year too because Pittsburgh didn't get in, and we've been in for probably the last 20 years. Just didn't get in. We needed to win our last 2 games against Chicago, and they lost to Chicago 3-1, and then we ended up winning our last game. But at that point, it didn't matter because the Panthers won their game, so
I
they
don't know
ought
why, but
to. So,
I don't know why, but this whole year, I was hearing that Boston was doing really well. They didn't. I think their 62 wins like tied the NHL record, right, for best record
Yeah.
ever, something
Yep.
like that. But for
Yep.
some reason, I don't know why. Obviously, they're two different teams, but I don't know why I was thinking that they were the Penguins. Like people were talking about the Penguins. I don't know why. For some reason, I don't know if it's like the I don't know if it's the colors or what. But anytime they're like, yeah, the Boston Bruins were, they're doing great this year. I'm like, and then I saw that the Penguins didn't make the playoffs for the first time in however long. I'm like, damn, I thought they were one of the best teams in the league. What happened?
no.
So
We would win, lose 5 in a row, then win 5. It was really big roller coaster. I mean, they'd go on a hot streak, but then they'd go on these really bad losing streaks.
Oh, and just couldn't have more hot streaks than cold, huh?
Yep.
I think they're close to a rebuild here pretty soon.
I was gonna say Crosby's got to be getting up there in age, and
Malkin is too.
Yep. And Christopher Letang, they're going to lose probably 2 of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised if they traded everybody away.
Do you think that Avalanche can repeat or no?
Probably not.
No,
not with the way
they didn't really lose any. They didn't really lose anyone, did they?
They're 51-24-7.
I mean,
they're playing Predators today, and they were losing when I stopped watching. So,
because playoffs started, right? Like playoffs.
Not yet.
Playoffs have started.
Not yet.
Oh, they haven't started yet.
Yep.
No. Pretty close though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us about baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball world is nuts.
I love the pitch count.
The Tampa Bay Rays are 13-0. I mean, that's tied for the longest winning streak to start a season in the modern era. I don't know why they call it the modern era. They tied a team from 1883, so can't really call that the modern era. But the pitch clock, I think, is definitely making games a lot quicker, more enjoyable than no shift. Definitely, I think a lot of players are getting base hits that normally would be outs with the shift. So I'm pretty hopeful for this year. I think it's going to be a nice turnaround from baseball from the last couple years. So
yeah.
Yeah.
What about the bases being bigger? Does that really make that big of a difference?
I mean,
and
you're talking.
What's the purpose of it, anyways?
So I guess a little background. Bases are originally 15 by 15 inches. They're now 18 by 18, so they're 3 inches bigger each side. So now if you look at it, right, you're shortening up essentially the base paths from first to second by 4.5 feet. So when you're essentially talking about, because it's 3 feet in from the foul line on first base, and then it's only 1.5. Tanner, I see your face. I saw you were questioning my math there. I saw that. Right.
How the fuck does that work?
Second base is all in, right? So it's 2.5 or 1.5, 1.5 on either side.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So when I first heard that, and I heard him say that it's shorter by 4.5, I'm like, that doesn't, no, 3 and 3, that doesn't add up to 4.
Fucking way off.
It's that new math they teaching.
Yeah. So no, I mean, you're seeing a lot of closer plays and a lot of plays that you would think, that they're for sure outs. Now all of a sudden it's that they're going to review on it. So it's
but that puts the umpires in a tougher spot though, being that way.
It does, and I think the challenges having the challenge system kind of negates that, right? If an umpire makes a mistake, you can challenge. If they send it to New York, and if they think that it should be overturned, then it's overturned.
But now
I definitely
now they're
go ahead.
playing now instead of 2 minutes in between one pitch, now we're watching replays, and now we are defeating the purpose of a pitch clock. If we're just if there's gonna be more challenges, because I bet you there's going to be.
Correct, but the coaches only have 15 seconds to tell the umps if they want to challenge or not.
That's true.
And a batter walking up to the plate, it gets 30 seconds. So you're talking about when he's, after they can no longer challenge, you still have 15 seconds for a batter to be ready. They have to be ready in the box by 8 seconds. A pitcher just needs to start their motion before 0 seconds. So no, I think it's definitely making the games a lot quicker. And I think that's a lot better. It was the one complaint, it seemed like, that the games were just too long. I mean, you got some games that were 3.5 hours. That's just a long time. I mean, that's almost half a work day, right? So you go to work from 8 to 5. Game starts at 6. Well, now you aren't even home till 10 o'clock almost. So it definitely makes the games go by a lot quicker. That's nice.
Oh, well, these teams are playing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday.
I don't know the scheduling, Tanner. I'll try.
Well, I'm just saying, we got a lot of teams
contact.
playing at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. It's like I haven't even had time to research if I want to place a bet on the game. It's like, what was I supposed to do? Do my research at breakfast? Not enjoy my Cheerios and comics?
You don't look. A true betting fan would be looking at the butt crack of dawn.
Yeah, you'd be on top of that already.
Yeah.
Well, normally I got my whole
as soon
work
as they
day
wake
to do
up. Oh.
Cheerios.
Comics, God. And the Yankees blew another one tonight. That's always good to see.
But you like the Yankees.
Yeah, yesterday's
I do. That was embarrassing. Oh my
really
God.
I'm 11 on him in the first inning. Now that's baseball.
11 in the first inning.
9. It was 9 in the first inning. All right, doesn't make it
Doesn't make a
better,
difference.
but it's 9.
That's still a lot. Holy
No,
shit.
it doesn't make it better. But I'm just saying it wasn't 11. All right, they didn't put up double digits in one inning. All right,
that's a touchdown and a safety right there.
Yeah, well, you know what? They're not
That's a
all
lot.
first round picks, Tanner.
Looks like the Twins got a few of them.
And they had the lead tonight. It was 3-1 going in the 7th inning. And their pitcher gave up 2 home runs. Or no, it's 3-0, gave up 2 home runs. And then they walked a couple batters, gave up a double, and they lost 4-3. So I saw an interesting tweet that said, "Shout out to the Yankees for taking on Josh Donaldson's contract so that the Twins could make room for Carlos Correa," and I thought that was hilarious. So, Yankees are the real winners right now.
Okay. Whatever works.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean that's about it in the sports world. Don't have too much more updates on it. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So we can call this episode debatables or debates. What we're gonna do is someone's gonna present 2 topics. Typically, they're gonna be opposite of one another, and they're gonna have two people debate for each topic, get 30 seconds to debate, some rebuttals, 1 rebuttal per person, and then the other 2 guys are gonna vote on which one they think had the better debate, was more persuasive, things like that. So I guess who wants to?
I got the
it's-
first
it's-
topic.
All right. Well, Tanner, you jump right in then. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Jordan Tyler.
Oh,
Your
boy.
category is super strength or the ability to fly.
I'll take fly.
Power of
Okay.
flight. Jordan, you got super
Power
strength.
flight.
Okay,
All right, Jordan, you want to go first or do you want me to?
go for it.
All right. So, has anyone looked at plane ticket prices lately? All right. Just to get to Denver, it's $400. That is ridiculous. All right. Who can afford $400 round trip to Denver? Right. Now, all of a sudden, if you can fly, that's what, an hour out of your time. I mean, depends on how fast you fly. If you fly at the speed of Superman, you can get there in 30 minutes. You can go cross country. I could have a business trip in New York, be back in by time for dinner. So
That's time.
So I say flight's better. Go ahead,
Straight.
Jordan.
Okay. Strength. First of all, you could be a superhero like the Hulk. Hulk's badass. Okay. You can
That's a
pick
good
up
point.
whatever you want. You could save someone who's, trapped under a car, or you could stop a fucking train if you want to. Everybody's seen the Spider-Man movie. He stopped a train, but it took a long time. I could just go
He
poof,
did. He didn't have
done.
super
Wow.
strength though.
Real life evidence here.
and you could punch someone with one hit and you kill him. Bad guy. Never know.
Ooh. Wow. And that's
Superhero.
time.
Well,
Okay.
my rebuttal to that would be, okay, I'm a bigger dude, right? Sometimes I have a hard time controlling how hard I'm doing something, right? I throw a ball a little too hard, I give someone a high five and they come back like, my hand hurts. So I think with super strength, you're gonna have a hard time controlling your strength just in everyday life. How often do you need to use super strength to do laundry? I mean, what are you gonna do? Break the laundry because you slammed the door shut? No.
That's time.
So
Hey, my rebuttal. If you're flying, you could hit a plane and you could kill the people that were in the plane because the engine goes out. You never know. You could fly into something and hurt yourself or hurt others. You never know. I'm just putting it there. That's all I need to say. You could kill people. Humans are not made to fly.
were they made for super strength?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
And that's time.
well, Logan, Tanner.
You're supposed to
You
pick
guys pick-
which one you go with.
You guys kind of pick who
We're doing
who had the
same
better
one?
debate,
Okay.
which one is more
No.
persuasive, things like that.
No, you're not
Okay.
going with the same ones. You're just picking who you thought was better.
No,
Or which
yeah,
one.
no, you're not up for the same topics. You guys are
Yeah.
choosing like who won the
Mhm.
debate.
I'm
Tanner had
Go
a
ahead.
fucking notebook here, flipping,
Well,
writing
yeah.
down points. That's a
We-
good point right there. It's
There-
30 seconds, Tanner. 30 seconds.
were-
This ain't a
There were
Say the
some good
goddamn fuck.
arguments.
this ain't
All
a
right.
goddamn 5-minute speech here about why quantum physics is better.
Okay, Tyler, this is my decision. Okay,
Oh, okay.
thank you.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna go with super strength. I think there's more practical uses for being strong than there is to fly. My concern with your argument, Tyler, is you want to take this round trip flight to Denver, just get in the air and go. Where are you gonna put your
Okay,
luggage?
But it's not just
Where
anywhere,
you-
Tanner.
Where-
It's
where-
not just anywhere.
How are you gonna bring back
Hey,
a
let him
gift,
talk.
right? Like you can't you're gonna fly to the grocery store. How are you gonna bring the groceries back home?
In
If
my
I'm super
hands.
strong, it's one trip.
In my hands.
Carrying them in from the car into the house, one trip, I'm done.
I
So
can
I
do
think
that
there's more
already.
practical uses.
I can
for-
do
for
that
super strength.
already.
Tyler, you're not very
Okay,
good at this.
I mean-
Your time to talk was
I
over
feel like I
about
am.
4
Yeah.
minutes ago.
No,
Tyler,
no,
shush.
go ahead. No,
Shush.
no, Logan, go ahead. Go ahead, Logan.
So this is gonna be a split decision because I'm gonna have to go with Tyler. I thought Tyler
you.
was more convincing
Thank
in
you.
his argument. I think that the flying, there is less purpose in it than there is strength, because I do think strength is probably something that you would use more, but I felt like Tyler was just more convincing about, I just felt more convinced that, I mean,
Has there ever
wife-
been a trip you wanted? Has there ever been a trip you wanted but could not afford the plane tickets? Guess what?
What?
Now you can fly there for free.
but
Guess
what's
what?
run-
It's called save up.
what's running through my head with this is which one would I want, right? And like, I live in Laurel, and super in flight would be great because I would not have to pay a lot of money for gas.
Hey, us big boys wouldn't get off the fucking ground if we had flight, Logan. That's why we got the strength.
Oh.
We'd be like, oh, nope. Fine. Fuck.
Who wants the next? So split decision there. All right.
Okay, I'll go.
So who wants? All right.
Oh.
All right. You go.
Okay, which takes more skill to play, football or hockey? And I'm gonna go with Logan and Tanner. I'll give football. No, I'll give hockey to Logan, football to Tanner.
Okay.
Go
All
ahead,
right, I'm
Tim.
ready.
Yeah.
Let me get the timer going here. Start. So I think it takes much more skill to be a football player. And you know exactly where I'm going with this. All right. You all have tried to kick a football before. None of you can do it gracefully. None of you can do it successfully. Okay. It takes a lot of talent to go out there in front of 80,000 people to kick a game-winning field goal, to kick a game-winning punt, flip that field position, be a successful teammate and player on that field. It's compared to hockey. What are they doing? They just out there hitting people into the boards, pushing people into the ice. Not much more skill it takes to be a football player, especially an elite athlete like a kicker.
Time out 1 second. Time out. One thing I love that people doing debates, they just try and simplify the other topic. They're just like, oh, what's hockey players do? Just running around on ice. Ooh, like that takes much work. So I love that. I love that argument. They're just like, ooh, what takes more talent? All they're doing is just on ice. I've ran on ice.
Exactly.
It's not that hard.
Exactly.
All right, Logan, your turn.
All right. So I would say it's hockey. I think the game is a lot more. It's a physical game, but it's also a mind game. You have to have a lot of chemistry with your teammates to know where people are at, and then let's just talk about being a goalie and trying to stop a hard puck going 90 miles an hour and looking through people, and at the same time, pushing people away. And there's so much traffic. I mean, that's a hard job in itself. That's the hardest. I will say that's the hardest position in all of sports is hockey.
And that's time.
Goalie in hockey. And I did not dog football once. I just proved my fucking point.
Point. Let me write that down real quick. Point made. Did not dog hockey. All right. We're good. We're good.
So now I got to
rebuttal that.
Okay. All right. Well, hockey, you make some solid points there, Logan. However, I think there's just something in the international waters that them boys be drinking. All right. There's not that many American players in the National Hockey League. You look at how many players are in the National Football League. That's a lot more competitive, a lot more different, a lot more, charisma that's taking place here. So still, football, being a kicker, undeniably the hardest thing in the world. Not very good at this. Logan, your rebuttal.
Okay. Well, first of all, I don't know where being American came into all of this. I think we're just talking about football and hockey, the sport. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. So I don't know where that came from. And if we're going to do that, it's cool that hockey is a more diverse sport, but that has nothing to do with it. Let's just say hockey's more physical, and they're a lot tougher than football players, and they play a lot more games, and they're just more BA. That's all I got to say.
That's time. I'm throwing in the flag. I think that was an unfair debate, and I would like the moderator to be reviewed for some inside sorcery. All right.
I'm going with Logan. Strictly for the point that he didn't really badmouth football. It was just more he was making a point for his own place. I think that says a lot about your character, Logan. So it wasn't so much the debate, it was the person that persuaded me. So
yeah, I'm gonna go with Logan too, just because the only thing because Tanner, you just talked about the kicker. We're talking about the whole thing about football, not just kickers.
I mean,
when it comes to hockey, you have stick handling, you have skating, you have everything.
You've got
Logan
field goal kicking, kickoff kicking, punting.
Shit, I could do that. Maybe not far.
Onside
kick is hard.
Brucey from the longest yard couldn't even kick an onside kick. All right, that stuff's hard. All right,
I mean, he did. These are a lot of great points we're coming up with.
Well, you should have brought it up in the debate.
Next time, make sure you write these down. So for next time, Tanner.
Yeah, I must have lost the agenda from the pre-production meeting.
All right. I got the next topic here. Okay. So I want Tanner and Jordan to go. All right. I want Tanner to do hot dogs, and Jordan to do hamburgers.
I talked about this one earlier when Logan and I played basketball.
Yeah.
So we're talking.
You did not put me in this one, Tyler. How dare you?
I'm sorry. Here, let me get a timer ready for you.
Logan, give me some tips.
All right. So
we're just talking about them as foods. Like why?
No. You're debating why. Well, no. The thing was about debating. So you're debating why hot dogs are better than hamburgers.
Okay. So it's just
and
the
Jordan
premise,
is debating
why it's better.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. We're not trying to figure out if one's a
first?
Sandwich or one's a taco.
No. Okay. We're not. No. So who wants to go first? All right, Jordan's going first. Ready?
Okay.
Good.
I'd say a burger.
Solid start. I like it.
I would say a burger because you can customize it more. You can put different types of meat in it that you want. You can make it thicker, smaller, cheese, no cheese. They're juicier. You can take your time. It's fun going outside when you're having party, 4th of July, parties, whatever. Everybody loves a fucking burger. And, when it comes to hot dogs, most of the people just buy them. And it's what you get. With hamburgers, you can have different meats. You can make it better.
That's time. Okay. That's some solid arguments there. Solid arguments.
That's all I got.
Tanner?
Yeah, so when you think of your favorite handheld food, you immediately think of a hot dog. Okay, just the simplicity of a hot dog between a bun. All right, maybe a little ketchup, maybe a little mustard, keeping it simple. We don't need all these options. We don't need these crazy customizations. You can easily hold it in one hand. You can walk with it. You can talk with it. You can eat it. Grab it at your favorite ballpark. Makes life super easy and convenient. Hot dog is the all-around, all-American favorite food.
You know what? That's not bad. I've tried to eat a burger one hand. It doesn't work out very well. So
falls out the bottom.
Jordan?
All right, rebuttal.
You want to rebuttal?
All I'm saying is I've cooked hot dogs in my life. Okay. And sometimes when you put them on the plate, they're round, so they just roll the fuck off. And sometimes they fall on the floor. You ever see a burger do that? Didn't think so.
Sounds like user error.
That's all I gotta say.
You're trying to cut a hot dog, you just can't even stick it. It just rolls back and forth.
Touche, my friend. Yeah, I mean, you just come back to the great old hot dog. All right, you don't have to get the grill out. You can microwave it, you can boil it. You got lots of ways to cook up your hot dog. Granted, the favorite go-to is on the grill. Get some nice char marks on there. You know, you don't have to worry about it. You can just leave it on there and forget it. Makes life easy. All right. And if you're trying to cut your hot dog, you're doing something wrong in life. Okay. We're not 4-year-olds needing bite-sized pieces here. We're grown men.
Yeah, but I like hot dogs and macaroni. People do
Your
it.
time is up.
Yep.
Your time is up.
See. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. Jordan won strictly because Tanner said you don't cut up a hot dog in mac and cheese. So that's the only way I eat hot dogs. And you said you leave it on the grill. Have you ever had a burnt hot dog?
Beautiful.
I mean, it's as bad as having a burnt any meat, hamburger, steak. It's not very good afterwards. It's just not. So I'm going hamburger strictly because you lost me in the last statements. So.
Well, I think that's just unfair for the skinny kid who doesn't eat.
I just hear excuses.
That's why I chose hot dogs for you. I wanted to see what your arguments were for.
I can actually finish a hot dog on like a hamburger, so screw you.
Oh, Logan.
Oh, this is that you both had great points. I really appreciate the effort put into that one. But I was already sold before this was out, but it's burger. But I really do appreciate the hot dog. I do. The mobility of a hot dog goes a long ways.
I mean, Karen, you didn't even use the best part of it. You went to the simplified version. You could have said there's the Dodger dog, there's the
Chili
Chicago dog, chili dog. Like there's so many variations that you can do of a hot dog. That you completely threw out the window. You tried to keep it simple. You could have brought that in.
Yeah, you could have brought there's a wiener mobile. There ain't no hamburger mobile.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would have been the winner.
You could have
that would have sold me.
Yeah, I would have went hot dog 100%.
Oh, next time.
Oh.
Next time.
Clearly, this is not my area of expertise.
Next time.
Hey, no, it's all right. This is fun though.
Oh, for 2 on the night.
All right.
My turn. All right, here we go.
They're not all first round picks.
Winter versus summer. Tanner, you have winter. And Tyler, you have summer.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, Tanner. I've been thinking about that one all day just for you.
He hates fucking winter.
Which is bad because I feel like I have better arguments for winter than summer. This is kind of tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Terry, you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I do, because I think you guys are forgetting something. An Arizona winter is completely unrivaled. Average daytime high temperatures, 65 degrees.
No, we're talking a standard winter here with snow. We're talking a standard winter.
Here. That's what we're basing this off of, not your
Montana winter. A Montana winter or an Arizona summer. All right, I got to debate Arizona summers.
That's a little unfair, just because I started off very strong. We're going back and changing the rules. I don't like that, but I'll deal with it. Okay? You guys thought you could pull a fast one on me. Oh, the kid who had to leave the cold.
Tanner thought he could pull the fast one.
All right, so let's start over here. Standard Montana winter.
What's so great about it? I really want to know.
Solid start. Yeah. Have the Arizona boy tell us Montanans about a winter up here. Go ahead.
So, those days when you wake up and you see those little flurries coming down, and you're like, God, that's so peaceful. 5 a.m., pitch blackout, but you see those little flurries coming through. Then you wake up, go about your day. You smell the hot chocolate on the stove. You see the Christmas tree and the presents underneath. You get warm and fuzzy inside. and then you go to bed, and it's just a blanket,
Good.
pillowy fortress of powdery white snow, and it's beautiful. It warms your heart. You turn on the Hallmark channel, and boof, you're in love.
Tyler, you're fucked.
Oh,
Hey, I
you
got
are
this.
screwed.
I got this. All right,
All right.
ready?
Go.
Couple points. All sports are played in the summer. Even football, teams that are in the north, they play in a dome, so they don't have to worry about the winter. Majority, I'll say majority, not all. There's some that are outside. Okay, you can't play softball. You can't barbecue in the winter. Have you ever tried barbecuing, standing out there trying to flip a burger? No, that's not happening.
You should have a hot dog then.
4th
Don't
of
have to go
July.
outside.
I thought they were better on the grill, Tanner. Are you grilling outside in
Just
the
saying,
winter
you got options.
in negative
You got
20
options.
degrees? I've never heard one person say, "Oh, I love barbecuing in negative 20 degree weather."
All right, time, Tyler. All right, rebuttal. Tanner's got you so far. I'm sorry. Let's hope you better have a good rebuttal. You better think about this.
Tyler, the problem with summer though is you're doing these sports and then you're playing outside and you're out there on the Barbie, but it's hot. You're sweaty. You can't cool off. Okay, you're a big boy. Hard to cool a lot of that mass down. All right, wintertime. If you're chilly, you bundle up a little bit more. All right.
Good point.
All right, Tyler, let's go, buddy. Hit it home.
All
Hit
right.
it home.
So, have you ever I don't know if any of you guys have gotten the chills where you can't wrap up with enough blankets, right? All of a sudden now it's 50, 60, 70, I don't know, whatever summer is around you guys, 70, 80 degrees out. You go outside, you're nice and comfortable out there. I was sitting outside reading a book on Tuesday because it was 80 degrees. It was light breeze. You don't get that. That's chilly in the winter. Also, another thing here, I just lost it. Fuck. God damn it. Nothing. Hey, no, one more. Nothing better than waking up at 7 a.m. The sun is shining. It's a brisk 65, 70 degrees out. You go out there, have a morning cup of coffee, sitting there, just enjoying the weather before it gets warm.
All right. Very good, boy.
That's the end.
Jordan, what's your thoughts?
I'm going with winter because it is like when it's nighttime and you see you got the street lights and the snow's coming down. It is one of the most peaceful fucking things in this world. Plus, I feel like it's easier to warm up than it is to cool down. So
it's easier to take off. It's easier to wrap up than to try and take off. You can only take off so much.
Did I ask you? I didn't think so.
I wasn't answering the fucking question, Jordan. Pardon my French. I'll come through this goddamn screen though.
Bring it on.
Go ahead.
All right, my turn to speak.
Go ahead, Logan. Yeah, your turn. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with winter too, just because I am a heavier set man, and I do love that cold. And especially waking up on that Saturday morning, it's snow out, and you hit me with that Christmas tree, man. Just, nothing better than snow, Christmas. I mean, summer is fun, softball, sports, but damn, is it hot outside? And I sweat places.
You got me with the Christmas tree and the hot cocoa.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Good job, Tanner. Good job.
Thank you.
I just think
I can still be
that was pretty good.
That was good. That was a hard one, Tyler. It was hard.
That I feel like I put up kind of a strong argument, but not as strong as Tanner. So I'll give you that.
You were close.
I was trying to get.
The only thing I would say is you just went with sports. Like, there's so much more to do in the summer. Like, so much more.
Like, you would have done Memorial Day.
That's what I was trying to say. Well, I was trying to get like the grilling. Yeah.
No, you did pretty good.
No, I tried making a point that all the major sports go on at least at some point during the summer. Like, there's no baseball during the winter. Basketball isn't really going during the winter. It's played inside anyways. So So, but
It was a good effort. You know, you thought you were gonna walk the floor, and you didn't.
I didn't.
Poor little Arizona boy cleaned house. It's fine.
Hey, you got your first win.
Sure did. Time for me to retire now. Cue the walk-off song.
You know what? Next debate here. Halo versus Call of Duty, Logan and Jordan.
Oh damn.
And fuck.
So you guys can pick either one. I don't know.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, fucking no.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
All right, Call of Duty. You can play them on you can play them on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. There's so many games out there, and they have zombies on top of that they've integrated into that, which is just as popular as Call of Duty is in itself. That's all I gotta say.
Dude, didn't even use his 30 minutes. He thinks he has everyone sold on that point right there.
All right, Logan, you're leaving 12 seconds on the board, but all right.
I like it. I like it.
Shooter McGavin.
That's confidence.
That's how
confidence.
good I feel about that. Oh! Can I?
Oh.
Real quick? Come on, just real quick.
Oh no!
And the games are a lot of the games are just set in different times too, which is cool. There's some futuristic ones. There's some old ones, World War ones. There's, current stuff. They're very diverse.
Versatile.
Jordan.
Okay. Halo. First of all, it's very futuristic. So, if you're Star Wars fans and all that kind of stuff, it kind of ties into the futuristic type thing,
Okay.
You got Master Chief, man. He's indestructible. Okay, for one. There's aliens.
I'd go to war with him.
Even though you won't play it on Xbox, maybe PC, I'm not sure about that, but there's game modes. You can build your own world. You can, make a racetrack. You can do a bunch of crap in that game. You have a gravity hammer. You have, I don't know what that sword's called, but you know what I mean. They got aliens.
Time.
I like it. Rebuttal, Logan?
Okay, I'm not gonna bash Halo because I like Halo too, but it is the alien game to play. I'm like giving it credit, but damn. But I will say that you can go play other games. Oh no, I got no rebuttal, dude. I was gonna say like you could go play other alien games and they're all the same, but you can go play other games that are like Call of Duty. They're all the same. They're all shooters.
You're not helping
time.
your
We'll
point
just
right now.
we'll just get you off the floor.
I personally like futuristic stuff in the aliens.
Where's the hook? Where's the hook at? We need to pull him off the stage.
I don't really.
He's floundering.
Jordan, Can I add one thing? The soundtrack. Okay. I'll say Call of Duty. Not all the games are good. Most Halo games are really good. Infinite Warfare, not so fucking good. What was it? Vanguard, not so good. It's
Advanced Warfare,
different companies for Call of Duty, and they all make their different one, and not everybody likes it. So I'm putting that on. I'm good.
You know what? I've never played Halo, but Jordan has me convinced that Halo as a game is a lot better than Call of Duty. He has me convinced. That's a great point. That's one thing I do not like about Call of Duty is you never know who was going to be making the next game. So props on you, Jordan. That's a great debate. I'll give you that.
That was good. Yeah, you really sold me there with the Vanguard was garbage because that game is straight trash. Never played Halo, but yeah, anything had to be better than Vanguard.
Never even played Halo, and you convinced them it was better than Call of Duty.
Let's go.
Wow. Good for you.
That's the true champ right there.
Well, you are like our mom. You're very argumentative. You really got that.
Oh,
I'll pat myself on the back for that one.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was
You
fun.
know what? That was a good one.
During my thing, I was like, oh, the
I'm just
soundtrack.
so
I forgot about. I was like, the soundtrack's
the
pretty neat. Yeah. Like, oh, here's that. Is it my turn now to do the thing?
Whoever has a topic.
Okay. I'm gonna do. It's kind of gaming too. Xbox versus PlayStation. I'm gonna go Logan Xbox because I know he's owned one, and I'm gonna go Tyler PlayStation.
All right. Logan, you want first or?
No, go for it, man. I gotta think about this.
Okay. So PlayStation, the OG, right? It used to have all exclusive games. It still does, you know, a lot of baseball games, MLB The Show, exclusive to PlayStation up until this year, those rat bastards. But
You're supposed to hype
the
it up.
the controller never changes. All right. It's the same controller, same concept. You could play previous generation games on the next gen consoles.
That's time.
So,
You can do that with Xbox too, by the way. So
shut. Is this your debate?
sorry.
Is this your debate? You want to step in?
I mean, I think the controllers have also changed from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 5, but
You know what? I don't really have an argument either way. All right, go ahead, Logan. Go ahead.
All right. So Xbox, their controllers have relatively stayed the same. They have shrunk a little bit from console to console, but they are relatively the same. I have played a lot of Xbox as a kid. I haven't got a PlayStation until the last 3 years, so I have played a lot of Xbox. There are exclusives for the Xbox too, but the thing they have that PlayStation doesn't is Halo. What's up?
okay, rebuttals.
Ever played aliens versus people in these badass juggernaut suits? They got swords, they got guns, the bazookas, banshees. I mean, you can create your own world. Like,
is this his rebuttal? Like this is his rebuttal. All right. So my rebuttal now. PlayStation used to not have to pay for online gaming, right? Xbox, you've always had to pay for that stuff. PlayStation, back in the PS3, you could play online for free with anyone. You could play Call of Duty. I remember playing with my brother when I was in Bozeman and he was in Billings playing Call of Duty. So playing MLB The Show. So PlayStation was the real OG. They knew what was up. And then they made you pay for it.
Oh.
You know, I gotta say, neither one of
concede.
you really convinced me.
Yeah,
That was hard. I did a video game.
That was hard. You know what? Let me add one more rebuttal.
I had to do fucking Halo. Get off my ass. Bring up something better.
Let me add one more rebuttal, okay? Logan, the reason why you haven't gone back to Xbox since you were a kid and you've only owned PlayStation now, it's because it's better. Boom. Mic drop.
I don't like it.
Okay. I thought I had something there, but
Go Tanner, you pick for.
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
neither of them wants to pick.
I don't know what the lesser of two evils is here. Tyler, I think you missed out on a lot of solid points with PlayStation. I think you probably should have led with like free to play.
But it's
in the
not
beginning
anymore. All the things that was great about the PlayStation is not great anymore. My bad. I'm just sorry.
But I mean, like, you could have led with that. That would have been a really strong argument because Xbox, it's always been pay to play a little bit. Then you completely blew it on the controller. I'm gonna give it to Logan with Xbox.
I'm gonna give it to Logan
was-
for Xbox too, because literally every single fucking controller in PlayStation has changed every single year.
I mean,
I'm just gonna put that out there. That's all I gotta say.
Is a good effort, Tyler.
Yeah, you did. You
I
did.
tried.
That was a hard one, but
Really, really proud of you.
All right.
You know, if
I
you
got-
had a full minute instead of 30 seconds, I think you would have got there.
I was on the verge. I was on the verge.
Yep.
give him 40 seconds.
If anyone has another topic, I got one.
Well,
Alright.
isn't everybody doing two? I already did my.
Well, I was just going more like whoever has a topic, if they want to do it, you didn't have to like do a whole like you didn't have to do two topics. You could just
Okay.
whoever has one
Let's
do that.
I have
So,
another one too.
all right,
you.
go then.
Okay. We're gonna do this works. It works. Okay. So argue it's gonna be kind of a weird argue, but you'll get it. You'll get it. Okay. We're gonna go with Tanner and Tyler, because I'm gonna leave Jordan out of this because Jordan's biased. Okay. So we're gonna go Tanner, you're gonna argue Batman.
Ah, fuck.
And Tyler, you're gonna argue why the Joker's cooler.
Why can't I be in it?
As
So many good
as
fucking points
as,
in either.
as characters or like in the movie The Dark Knight.
No, as characters, like in their
As characters, okay.
in their entirety, from the
Okay.
cartoons to the movies. Like, why is a Joker a better villain than Batman is a hero? Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Go ahead, Tanner.
Man. Fuck. I could have a whole fucking paragraph in 20 seconds.
He already has his arguments.
Yeah.
Don't
All
fuck,
right.
don't fuck them up, boys.
God, we got a tough judge over here.
Yeah.
You see the
We
post?
got a biased judge.
A little bit. All right, so Batman, here we go. So Batman, is an incredible hero when we're looking at individuals who really put themselves behind their community and want to provide such a great service. They're always there in a time of need, and everyone knows, hey, you put that light up in the sky, Batman's there. Okay, that's the accountability that people and citizens and communities are looking for in their day-to-day life. And also, we just see through the massive resources that Batman has, he's never going to be unprepared for any situation. That's really what you're looking for in any type of hero within the local community.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that is hard to
Okay.
follow. That is hard.
Hey,
Tyler, I'm
All
counting
right,
on
that's
come
why
on,
you got me. That's why you got me.
Come on,
Okay.
T.
The Joker was a better villain because he didn't have any incentive on why he wanted to do something, why he did something. You know, he didn't have any motive, right? You look at the other villains, right? Mr. Freeze, or yeah, Dr. Freeze. His wife had McGregor's syndrome, so he was trying to get vengeance for her. You look at Bane, right? Batman destroyed his what do you want to call it? His cult.
That's time.
That's not time.
That
Tanner's
was
cutting me off.
That was 33 seconds.
Bro, I still got so more I was gonna get into.
You didn't even
too.
talk about Joker. You just talked about other villains.
I was talking about how there's no motive, that the Joker's just spontaneous. He doesn't do
No,
it
he
for,
does. He does
for
have
the
a motive.
greed. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
That's his whole point.
All right. Hey, all right.
Go ahead.
Tanner,
Rebuttal. Go ahead.
So I think I must have misread the prompt on who the debate was about between Batman, and I thought it was the Joker. I heard a lot about a Mr. Freeze. I heard a lot about a Bane. I didn't hear much about Joker and the Joker's motives, or the Joker being this top tier villain, if you will, in any type of superhero experience. I'm just a little confused on what my opponent was trying to bring to the table in this argument, where I only heard the Joker referenced about -4 times.
Is that are you done?
I
That
think
was
he's
30
done.
seconds.
Come on,
Okay.
Tyler, save it, man.
So
Save it.
the Joker always had a backup plan. Anytime he was caught, there was a contingency, some sort of backup plan to where he would always get out, right? He doesn't need some fancy suit, some fancy hardware.
All right.
He doesn't need money to beat Batman. If I remember right, he beat Batman a couple times. Okay. And yeah, he just wants to watch the world burn.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Time.
Okay.
I was done.
Well, I think based off of the assignment that was given, Tanner wins by a mile. You had good arguments at the end. Your rebuttal was a lot better than your initial statement. You did not talk about the
Could have been
Joker.
better. Could have been better. Yeah.
But yeah, I'd give it to Tanner. If I didn't know anything about either one, I'd say, okay, I'm definitely a Batman fan over a Joker.
It's hard to root for. It's hard to make an argument for a villain. It's hard to make an argument.
It is. Yeah. But
So,
in that you have to just make them look cool to the public eye.
yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
Yeah. That's what you have to do with a villain.
Jordan.
All right, Jordan.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna go with Tanner because the Joker does have a motive. You might not know what it is, but he does have a motive.
I thought the whole point of him is that he didn't have a motive. Like he was spontaneous.
This is why he laughs all the time, because he was trying to be a comedian. He's very poor.
Oh, he's funny.
And his wife and his kid, or she was pregnant, got in a car wreck and she died. And that's kind of why he went insane and all that.
Was this in the Joker movie that I missed?
No, there's in comics and.
Oh, see,
but there's all kinds of different versions too.
I mean, this is like the actual version, like from a comic book.
This is the OG version.
They just never put it in. The thing is that he dies and then he goes looking for money, and the mafia tries to help him out, but he gets caught because he goes back to this chemical plant that he used to work at, and it all went sideways, and that's when he falls into the chemicals, and that's where he gets the green hair and white face and all that good shit. So
I thought that was just makeup because he was a clown. I wish I had a horn. I wish I had a horn right there. God damn it. That could have been perfect. Oh gosh. Who wants to be the last two here? I don't know if someone else has another topic, but I got one here. Who wants to be the last two?
I'll pick away, Tyler.
All right, I'll go Logan and Tanner here.
All right.
I'll go Logan and Jordan, brother versus brother. Okay. And I want Logan to debate why being the drunk friend, and I want Jordan to debate why it's better to be the designated driver, or like the sober friend of the friend group.
Okay.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Logan.
Okay. So being the drunk friend, I honestly know nothing about really. But if I was, I would enjoy it because
Solid start.
Fun. I would be having fun. I wouldn't remember anything, especially if I did something wrong. And if I puke, I don't have to clean that shit up at the moment. Maybe later, but I don't in the moment. And with being that person, usually when you wake up in the morning, you got good stories that other people can tell you.
That's time.
That's solid. Jordan, you got it. Come right back.
All right. Well, first, being the designated driver, you obviously want your friends or family, whoever you're with, to get home safe, because family is really important. Second of all, you don't wake up with a headache. You don't feel sick to your stomach. Just You don't, you might not have as fun, but you're keeping people safe. Not just your own family, but people around you.
Ooh, that's a solid argument too. This is a good one to end on, boys. This is a good one.
Pretty good.
Logan, you got a rebuttal for that?
Oh yeah.
For safety.
Okay. So the drunk guy is the guy that picks up all the chicks, right? He's the guy that's a little bit loose. He's talking and he's saying all these words that maybe don't make sense, but more than likely she's drunk too. So
you try to take advantage of women when you're drunk. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, if they're drunk.
So yeah,
That's time. We'll end that one there.
My rebuttal. Well, you're a drunk guy. First of all, you can take advantage of someone if they're drunk. That's not good. Court order might come up out of nowhere. You do stupid things, and you can get hurt because I've been there. You can get fights. Anything can happen. It's not okay to be intoxicated.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Tanner, you wanna
Yeah.
bet on?
Initial thoughts. Rebuttals were weak on both sides of the aisle. Just want to point that out there. However, opening statements were very, very strong. And I think in a situation like this, there's not a winner and there's not a loser. I think both play an equally important role. Okay, you always got to have that drunk friend. You always got to have the sober friend, the designated driver, in order to make that friend ecosystem work. So I think this is one of those where it's a win-win all around. All right, and if your friend group is missing one or the other, do you really have a friend group? I'm gonna have to say no.
So there was no winner?
That's a split decision.
That's a damn. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with I've been the sober friend more than I've been the drunk friend. Okay, but listen to stories of my friends when they tell stories of when they were drunk and things that I'm like, damn. Look what what I could have been a part of if I would have been out there and getting drunk. So I'm at the side with Logan strictly on, I don't know if you made this point, the stories that come from drunk people. The stories are amazing. I've never once heard someone.
I got a rebuttal to that though.
Okay.
If your friend that wasn't drunk got you home, you wouldn't have those stories because they would have never made it home.
Other ways, but there's other ways to get home besides a drunk friend, but okay. That's not compelling enough for me to change my answer here. I'm still going with the drunk friend.
Oh.
Well, but I like the getting home safe argument. That's the best argument that you could have made.
I mean,
and Logan almost lost it at the end when he talked about taking advantage of drunk women. I don't commend that, Logan. I think you need to see some therapy or something. So.
That was totally turned on me. That's all I would say about that.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for you to say something about a drunk girl, and I was waiting for you. So you could have said I baited you into that.
Yeah, that was very baited.
Oh gosh. Oh, that was a good time though. Good time, fellas. So
it was good.
I had fun. We'll have to do a part 2 later on here when Dexter could make it on. I think with a bigger group it'll be a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty fun. That was a good idea.
Yeah. So I guess until next time, fellas, we'll see you later. Peace out.